Welcome to RPS Group of Schools online classes. Let's continue with session 3 for the chapter Transfer of Heat. In today's session, we'll discuss the second mode of heat transfer, that is convection. Convection is the mode of heat transfer in fluids, that is liquids and gases, by which heat flows from one part of a liquid to another by the movement of fluid particles itself. Let us see how convection occurs. When a fluid is heated, its particles near the source of heat get heated, become lighter, and rises up to the surface of the liquid. The space left by them is quickly filled by the colder particles from the surroundings. Now these particles get heated and rise upwards. Gradually, more and more particles keep on getting heated. In this way, a fountain-like circulation pattern is developed. This is called convection current. The process continues till the whole fluid gets heated. Thus, in the process of convection, the heat gets transferred by the actual movement of particles within the substance. Now let's perform an activity to study the pattern of convection. In order to perform the activity, you will require a round bottom flask, an iron stand, a tripod stand, a burner, water, and some mustard seeds. Take a round bottom flask and fill it 3/4 with water. Keep it on a tripod stand and heat it. Drop a few mustard seeds into the flask. Now observe the movement of the seeds inside the flask till the whole water gets heated and starts boiling. What do you observe? You will observe that the seeds rise upwards in the middle of the flask and come down by the sides, creating convection currents in the water of the flask. Mustard seeds rose with the heated particles of water and fell down along with the colder particles at the sides of the flask. So, a fountain-like circulation pattern is developed. So, we can conclude that in liquids, heat is transferred by convection. Do you know how heat flows through air? Let's see. In order to find this, we need to perform an activity. The aim of the activity is to study the heat flow through air. To perform the activity, you'll require a pair of scissors, stick, thread, a circular piece of paper, candle, and a matchbox. Take a circular piece of paper about 10 cm in diameter and cut it along the lines as shown in the figure. If you hold it at the center, you will obtain a spiral made out of paper. Now light a candle and hold the spiral above the flame of the candle as shown in the figure. What do you observe now? You will observe that the spiral spins and rises up on its own. This is because of the invisible hot air rising upwards above the flame of the candle. The air near the candle becomes hot and rises up, Cool air from the sides flows through the center to take the space left by the hot air. This shows that heat flows through the air by means of convection. Do you think convection currents are formed in air too? Let us perform an activity to find this out. The aim of the activity is to study the convection current in air. To perform the activity, you will require a candle, a matchbox, a pair of scissors, cellophane sheet, a cardboard box, and an incense stick. Take a cardboard box or an empty shoebox. Remove one of its largest walls completely with the help of a pair of scissors and cover it with a transparent cellophane sheet. Cut 2 holes at the 2 ends of the lid of the box as shown in the diagram below. Open the box by removing the lid and place a lighted candle inside the box, so that it lies just below one of the holes. Replace the lid of the box, light an incense stick and place its burning end over the second hole. After a few seconds, look through the transparent side of the box. What do you observe? You will observe convection currents which are clearly visible in the box. The continuous circulation of hot and cold air creates convection currents in air. So, we can conclude that convection currents are produced in air also. Formation of convection currents in air above land and oceans results in the local wind systems called sea breeze and land breeze. The phenomena of sea and land breezes make the climate of coastal area mild and pleasant. Let's study each in detail. Sea breeze is a cool wind that blows from the sea towards the land during daytime. During the daytime, the land gets heated faster than the sea water. The air above the land becomes hot and rises up. The cool air from the sea rushes towards the land to occupy the space left by the hot air. The convection current from the sea to the land causes sea breeze. Land breeze is the cool wind that blows from the land towards the sea during night. During the night time, the land loses heat faster than the sea water. So, the sea water cools more slowly than the land. The air above the sea is warmer than that above the land. The warm air above the sea rises upwards. The cool air from the land rushes towards the sea to occupy the space created. Thus, the convection current from the land to the sea causes land breeze. The importance of convection in everyday life can be understood by the following examples. Air coolers and air conditioners work on the principle of convection currents. They are fitted at higher levels on the walls of the room, as this allows for the quick cooling of the whole room. The cool air produced by them sinks down and spreads in the room, while the hot air rises towards the roof. Room heaters are placed at or near the floor of the room because air heated by them rises up and sets up convection currents in the room. The cooler air from the surrounding region sinks in towards the heater. This results in quick and uniform heating of the room. Freezers inside the refrigerators are also located at the top of the refrigerators. This results in easy circulation of cool air downwards and keeps the refrigerator cold. That was all for today's class. Thank you.